We are the learners and makers, Jody, Anthony, Astor, and Connor. We are getting ready for 6 weeks on the road. Before we go on this epic trip, we couldn't resist a little adventure close to home, especially when there are hot springs involved. The McKenzie River Highway is a special place for our family, but we haven't been back since the catastrophic wildfires of 2020. With just 36 hours, we wanted to get through quite a bit, more than what we usually do because it was quick and short.
One of the things that we love about Highway 126 east of Eugene is we can cover so much ground, see incredible places, see landscapes change in about 2 hours drive.
I think that this ended right about here, but then humans built this extension to get water to the main hatchery.
That could be. Could have been rechanneled.
We started out our day at Leeburg Fish Hatchery, which is an area that we'd kind of wanted to be checking out with the kids for a while. It's really cool to just see like the power of the water going through the dam.
Especially since you get to drive over that dam and have this thundering river beneath your vehicle.
Yeah, it's pretty, it's really right there up close and personal.
It's a very enlivening experience.
It's a quick stop, and so we did that early in the morning and went up the way to a very special place for us.
When we got married in this area, and in order to get to the wedding location, you have to cross the Good Pasture Covered Bridge. It's one of the longest covered bridges in Oregon. It's one of the most photographed spots in the whole state, actually. And it's very near and dear to us. It was really nice to see it again, too, because when the wildfires came through this area in 2020, that bridge was almost lost. The firefighters, oh my gosh, I read accounts of how they were like covering it with foam and trying to spray it down, and amazingly, they saved the bridge.
Which way across it did you go? Are you coming over
Here, we'll cross it.
So
We're taking them across.
this is the way that you cross it?
This is the way we went, yeah. Cross this bridge, go down this road here, and take you to where we got married.
Got married, a portion of it was burned down.
Yeah, it did not fare as well. Yeah.
And so as we hit this area, we really started to see how devastating this fire was.
So I went out to talk to the folks who were helping with the flagging, and they said this is one of the smaller copters that they have, and it can lift up to 6,000 pounds. All electronic. Like no people on the ground, so there's like less hazard and less chance of like rocks or logs tumbling down onto the highway. And they just can do this all day.
Wow. I wonder how many logs they get in a day.
Yeah, she said it just depended so much on the conditions and the weight.
And today's a nice sunny day.
Yeah.
It's incredible to see just these hills that were richly, deeply forested just now be all but bare with just these nubby black trees that are left. But also seeing the work going on to help bring the forest back, to help clear what needs to be cleared, and to
Rebuild the community,
and to start seeing, like nature healing itself.
Our final destination for that day was Belknap Hot Springs Resort. And we got there a little bit early, actually. So we did a ton during the day, and we still managed to get in a little bit early. We weren't quite ready to check in. And so we decided to just go ahead and walk around.
Say what?
That looks like the Mr. Zelda. We're in a video game. After look. This is the Sea Kingdom. You are welcome to stay here as long as you want. That's the puzzle. This looks like a Polaroid.
Greta? Queen Astor.
The grounds around this area, there's a lot of little tiny trails and things to discover.
Oh my gosh, all the little things they wove through with the trails and old structures and little fields and just these magical spaces. I mean, we're there when the trees are bare, there's actually some snow on the ground, but the kids kept talking about how it felt like something out of The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, there's I think that just speaks to the magic, that it feels magical, and it feels it's that nice mix of like a made garden but also wild, and it would be interesting to go at a different season, since there was some snow and everything on the ground when we were there. I would love to go more in the summer.
Seeing that secret garden space with all the stonework and the low fountains and whatnot, that would be really special with summer foliage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we were done, we could check in, and there just is like some art around, and there's cool little nooks to read books and hang out. And
the art was also really fun. I mean, because the place has been there since, I think it was the later 1800s. So all the old photographs dotting the walls with, people doing like drift boat races or driving old cars over to this place, and, seeing all these people who are in, for a holiday basically, and all the, what we would obviously call old style dress and whatnot, but just seeing that history was pretty awesome, as we're like on the way to the pool to get a nice hot dip.
Yeah, and we also did a good soak in the hot springs pool, which we learned we're total rookies at. I mean, it was cold, snow on the ground, and we were freezing going in and out.
Especially our feet.
Especially our feet.
The seasoned soakers.
Seasoned soakers had nice, cushy robes to have on and little flip-flop slippers. We were all in winter mode so much that I think we just had our hiking boots.
Yeah, bare concrete in January.
Oh, it was rough. It was.
Okay, I'm about to be going underwater in this hot spring pool. Let's go. Ta-da.
Yeah, I get it. So good. Aster, what do you think of being in the pool?
It's good.
The following day, we went a little farther out, more into the Cascades, almost to the mountain passes, to Clear Lake. Now, you may have seen us visit Clear Lake before in the summer with our drift boat misadventures.
You're getting my failure on tape.
You're the editor.
Oh my gosh.
But this time we wanted to go during this season. The road to it is kept clear, so you can actually get down to the lodge, go to the dock, and also walk around some of the trails around the property. The difference in winter with just how quiet it was with the snow and just, not many people around. It was that magical winter quiet. You just, you feel like if you listen long enough, you're just gonna hear the heartbeat of the world.
Okay, I'm going to be putting this GoPro under the water of Clear Lake. Let's go. Ta-da.
Thank you so much for joining us on the McKenzie River Highway. We're really excited to show you as we're getting ready for our trip coming up. It's gonna be 6 weeks long. The road is awesome. All right. And off to you.
You can follow our everyday adventures on Instagram at Learners and Makers. More in-depth family travel advice and guides and such are on our website, learnersandmakers.com. Thank you so much for watching today. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified of our next video. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.